Hi, David. We can't hear you at the moment. I don't know if you've muted your microphone or if something's happened, but your microphone is off. You might need to do something with your mic to bring it back. No, still can't. Still don't have you. Your mic was working fine when we were backstage together, but
yeah, it's just saying it did that last time.
It's come back. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're good. I'll leave you to it. I'll let you crack on.
All right, mate. Cheers for that.
You're welcome.
Right, hello everybody. I'll see if I can get this chat room up as well, because I know we're going to get questions. And I'm hoping everybody's going to get lots from this, because I'm going to share a lot of information. So let me just, if I can find... And if I change that to there, and show everybody my lovely little slide. Right, let's get chat up. How is everybody? I hope you're all ready. Q&A section box. That's working. Discuss. Look, I can see everybody. Right. How many of you know a bit about SEO? What do you know? Give me... He's gone. I'm back. Hooray! Lovely. Right. We've got thumbs up. Super. I'm not going to get too much of that lighting. Right. I'm back. Everybody can hear me okay this time? Just check my sound. I've got sound so everybody can hear me. Right. I'll not touch anything else. Excellent. Right. Quick question for everybody. If you know a bit about SEO, hit yes. If you know nothing at all, hit no. And anybody who's got a website and they want me to help, and I'll do a mini audit live for you. I love doing my little live audits. Drop your website in the chat and I will do a mini audit for you. And I'll tell you why you're not converting, where your rankings are. Absolutely amazing. Right, who we got first? Jill, super. I'll save that one. And I'll do you a mini audit while we're live at the same time. Right, let's get to my presentation. And I'll speed through it, because then you'll probably understand more of it as I'm doing the audit. So on here, and just get my presentation up. Oh, that's quite a few. Plenty. Love it. Even better. More the better. So that one. So any questions, just fire them away at chat room and I'll probably look at them afterwards. I'm just about to bring my PowerPoint into it. So if I go to... Share screen. Tell you what, share my screen. It'd be even easier. Right, and then I can go to this. And then I'll go full size. Play from start, let's go full size. Right, lovely. I hope everybody can see that okay. So it's sorted. I'm going to go in pretty quick, fast, get pen and papers ready. Let's roll. Right, I'm going to go into conversion rate optimization. This is one of the main things on your website. And the reasons why conversion rate optimization works is normally you can have a great website, but if the elements is incorrect, you don't convert. SEO, on-page SEO, link building, Google My Business, which you all should have a Google My Business listing, keyword research, and a bit into search intent. Now, search intent gets very confusing, so I'll be brief on that. Most people spend between 5 and 10 grand, unless you've spent a lot of time yourselves building a website. Now, let me see if I can just slightly move this so I can still see you, everybody, and you can see my presentation okay. So I'm just going to pop that. And I'll walk off, I'll be back in a second. So I'm still here. I haven't left you. That's better. Right, now I can see. So the advantage of this little beauty is I can share screens all over the place. It says. It's magical. There we go. Right. There we go. Right, everybody can see that okay? Lovely. Right, what's up? I'll carry on. People spending between 5 and 10 grand on a website. Then they go to me. I never get any work from it. How many leads are you getting from your website every week? Give me a quick figure for everybody. I'll tell you what, let's go for a month. 0, 10, or 20 a month. 0. Right, excellent. So it's showing you what's wrong. So if you spend all that money or all that time building a website and you're not getting enough leads. To get to the first page of Google, it's not about trying to get on the first to the top. It's about beating your competitors in search results. And I'm going to show you how to do it. No traffic, no website. No leads, no sales. No sales, no money. And he's now out. Right. Let me get straight in. I've got a free SEO cheat sheet for everybody for your Google My Business. Now, and I'll show you how you can win on that. So anybody who wants it, send me your email and I'll send you this over for free. SEO, right, 99% of us use Google every day. Believe it or not, 93% of people don't go beyond the first page of Google. When you're looking for a product or a service, or you've got something like boiler broke down, all sorts of stuff like that, you'll find that you'll go to the first page and you'll find what you're looking for there. That's why they're saying in the SEO industry, you can put a dead body on page 2, because nobody goes there, not ever. This is so powerful, it's crazy. I don't know about you, but I must use Google between 10 and 20 times a day on Google, whether I'm looking for best recommended washing machine, or I'm looking for, I don't know, trying to find a plumber, local pizza, local restaurant. All the time I must be using 10, 12 times a day. Look in your history on your phone. Google web search comes at 70% of all traffic. Images. We all do the images search, and you'll find that if your images is optimized, your image will come at top of Google. Bing is probably the next one biggest. But have a guess what the biggest search term is on Bing? Google. So we all open up Bing, which is the default search engine on Windows machines, and it'll open up Bing, and then we put Google in and research. It's just a habit. YouTube is getting bigger. The biggest search query on YouTube is how to, or how can I do this, and how do you do that? And YouTube is owned by Google, so one of the reasons why if you create video content and link to your website, you'll drive more traffic. Beyond search, will give you the most traffic. Now, we've all done this. How many of you put posts out on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and try and link all of them back to your website, but then you still don't get no leads? Yeah, everybody who's on Google will get most of the traffic, and this is what this is showing you here. Google generates you more traffic to your website than any other source. Organic drives 20 more traffic than paid. This is why I always say organic's your best bet. Paid is about an average of click-through rate of about 5 to 7%, whereas organic gives you everything. You search anything in general in Google, and if the result is there, you will click through to that website. I don't know about yourselves. I do it, and a lot of people I know do it. When you're searching on your phone or on a desktop, and I want to see some thumbs up here or thumbs down or a yes or a no, how many of you scroll straight past the ads and go to the top organic? Exactly. And that's because you know it's an ad. And as soon as you see the ads, you go past it and you go to the first one. That's not an ad. And yeah, we all do it. So getting at top of Google works. Well, I should say beating your competitors. It doesn't matter. This 62% of all clicks is SEO. 2.8 is AdWords. It's getting a bit higher because Google's trying to now, when you do it on a phone, you'll see nearly the whole page is getting took up by ads. So people are scrolling even further now before you hit the top result. Excuse me. And 35% of people don't click. Now, the reasons why people don't click is generally what they were looking for is already in front of them. So, for example, I don't know, you might be looking for a local taxi company. And if the result's there, you just literally ring them. And that's why you see a don't click. Mobile's exactly the same. 2% is ads. The other 40% is SEO. Excuse me, cup of tea. That's better. And 57% don't click because the result that was shown is what they were looking for. You Google My Business. Now, I hope everybody's got a Google My Business. If you want me to have a look at it, I'm more than welcome. All you do is add us in as a manager, not as the owner, just a manager, and we can have a look at it and make sure you've got it optimised in right categories. And if I've got time, I'll show you a few little things that can help you. So as you can see on your Google My Business listing, in the home section, you've got the posts, the info, the insights, the reviews. So the main part is in the information section. Make sure it's all filled in. Everything's got to be filled in. So I'll go back to posts in a second. The information is the most important and the category your business comes under. I'll go back to posts. So this is the info section. So as you can see, this is another business I run, which is I do an Apple repair centre in Doncaster, and I've filled in the services area and all the information about what we do as a business. The categories is the main section, and you can keep adding more and more in there, but your top 3 are the ones that you're going to get found on more. So I'll just go back. Your post, you can post on your Google My Business every day if you like. Google sends you a reminder and says after 7 days your post is going to expire. They've slightly changed it now. They're going to keep it there for you. Excuse me. The good thing about it is, even this post here, it was only available for 7 days, yet it picked up, 46 views and 5 clicks to the website. Top tip, every time you create a new post, excuse me, it's not Corona, is link it back to the previous post and it'll give it a boost. Keywords. The good thing about Google My Business is it even tells you what search queries your customers are finding you, how they're finding you. So, for example, I can see all my search terms there, and if you haven't got content around those search queries, create them. Create a page, create a post about the search terms people are finding you on. Your insights. Insights give you so much information in your Google My Business. So how much is it being found on search, listings on maps, number of phone calls, number of website visits, number of people who's messenger. Yes, there's a free app on your phone and people can direct message you in the apps. And if you use it, it's really easy to set up, but make the most of it because it's instant. It's literally using a chat system where people can ask you straight away, whereabouts are you? What's your pricing? What's your location? And it's really quick and easy. Your reviews. How many of you have got lots of reviews, and how many of you don't reply? You'd be surprised. This client here, this is a different one, had nearly 43 reviews and not replied to a single one of them. Now, little tip for you. If you put your keywords in your reply, so for example, this one here, I hope you found our storage centre brilliant. Again, another one, all the best from Blue Box Storage Doncaster, your keywords in your reply, and it's a little ranking factor, so they all help. I've already mentioned the messages. Photos. There you go. There's a picture of me on there. 453 views. Some crazy people about. But as you can see, one of those is had, which is biggest, 19,000 views just from our Apple Centre. You'll be surprised. Upload as many photos and videos as you can to your Google My Business. People love it. And you'll get found on search results. People can see that your business is legit. They love looking at them, and they help, especially driving traffic to your website. There's a mini free website builder in your Google My Business. Now, I bet you didn't know that. The good thing about the mini website builder is you don't have to use that website. To me, we just use it as more of a put links in there back to relevant pages on your website. So just remember that in your main section on the info area, you put your website address. But there's a free website builder within Google My Business. This is where you can see here, I've put links into relevant pages on the main website. If you see me looking up, it's because I've got more screens around me. And you've got a share section. So create yourself a little short name in your information section, and then that link you can share everywhere for people to leave you a review. Make the most of that. It's really powerful. Activities. So this is one business we look after. As you can see, their average calls is 208 a month, because this report is over 28 days, if you look at that on the screen. 43,000 views, 19,000 searches, 68,000 activity in total. And most of this is just by getting your business in their Google Map Pack, and I'll get onto that in a second. You can see all your stats, so we track absolutely everything, what's working, what's not. Now I'm going to go on to the next part. I do an offer, but we'll get around to that later. Right, what are people Googling? So this is where I'm going to go a bit technical, and I hope you all follow it okay. The biggest thing that is winning this moment in time in search engine rankings is the intent behind the intent of the search. Now they get all them funny looks going, what is he on about? Right. I'll give you a good example. A laptop. If you're Googling for a laptop, think why. Are you Googling for a laptop because your daughter's going to university, so you want something that's going to be robust? Are you Googling for something because you travel a lot, so you need something lightweight? Are you Googling for a laptop that's a beast of a machine because you want it to be gaming? So that's the intent behind the intent of the search. So don't just think about the word of laptop, think about why people are doing the Googling. And if you can write content around that, you're going to win. Win everybody. We even look after a business coach. Now, think of the intent behind a business coach. Why do I need a business coach? Would a business coach, what benefits do they have? What's the cost of a business coach? What value does a business coach bring to the business? So you think of all the reasons why you're doing the search and put your content around that, and you're going to win massively in Google. A quick check. So this one here was from a friend of mine who put coach, what was it? How and leadership coaching can help. But as you can see, if you look right at the top corner, the search volume in Google was 0 a month. So it means nobody was looking for that sort of search query. So there's no point you creating pages that nobody is searching for. So I had a look at it for him, quick check. Coaching employees to improve their business. Now that in his area gets 260 a month. So that is what his main keywords needs to be. We don't search short form anymore. Those days have gone. We don't just put laptop. We don't just put trainers. We don't just put plumber. We might put plumber near me, or plumber and then the name of your village, or somebody who can install me radiators. Exactly the same thing. It's the long tail, so long form search. And Google Suggest can help you. Now, you've all seen this. You start to type something in Google, and then all of a sudden you see Google trying to finish it for you. Now, this is Google Suggest. It's suggesting what people are actually searching for, and the top ones tend to have the highest search query. And these will give you ideas, just what to create content around. Use Google Suggest. It's a really powerful tool, and it don't cost you anything. Next one, your web page. Now, the biggest one, and I'll jump onto one of the websites that somebody sent me and give you a couple of ideas and show you how to do this. But your meta title and your meta description and the URL is so important, it's crazy. So your title, chocolate donuts from Mary's Bakery. Make sure that the title is relevant to what the information is about, and it's a good search query because it'll help you rank. Your meta description is when you've done a Google search, you see that little description underneath. Now, that is a high, what we call conversion rate optimization. If the information that you have underneath is relevant, that people are searching, spot something or see something that's relevant to them, they'll click on you rather than your competitors. So make sure that little description is perfect for what you're trying to, what your service you're offering. As people in general, as ourselves, we hate being sold to, but we love to buy. Now, if that meta description resonates with people, they'll click on it. Oh, here's a good example for you. I hope you can see this full screen. Links. So if you look on this web page here, you can see they've put tree trimming, tree removal, stump grinding, and is it emerald ash borer treatment? Anyway, but right at the bottom they've put learn more. Now, learn more, all you're going to do is rank for the word learn more. So never put learn more. Try and link it to the relevant page using the relevant keywords. So here's another example. Again, it says read more, read more, read more. Bad design. Again, put the relevant keyword in it. And this is how you should do it. So if you look here in the green, it's put links to the tree felling, the emergency call-out services page, customer reviews page, tree diseases page, tree planting page, tree pruning page. So try and make your links relevant to the page because Google loves that because it sees the relevance between the two. So that's a good tip. Site structure. How many of you have got a website where you've got homepage, service, and then 1,000 blogs? And it's a bad way of designing a website. You don't rank a website, you rank pages, and those pages give the site the authority. So if you're talking about, say, let's give for example, you've got a mortgage website and you're talking about a buy-to-let mortgage page, every article, every post should come under that page. And then your next section, so your next category could be remortgages. So every post, every article should come under that remortgages, because what it's doing is all the content is giving that upper page more and more authority in Google. I hope that were helpful. That's just when you're designing a site, try and design it that way. Images, compress all your images. This is a free website called compressjpeg.com. Speed is a ranking factor, and Google's hammering more and more on it, where if your site is too slow, you're going to get deranked. The other main reasons why it's not good to have a slow site is if you're on your phone and you're looking for something and you click on a website and it's still sat there and you're going, no, it's not loaded yet, it's not loaded yet. You come straight off it and you go to the next one. So then your bounce rate, which is people coming straight back off your website, goes through the roof, and you don't want an high bounce rate. So compress all your pictures and then re-upload them to your website, and you'll find that your website will run a lot faster. Oh, before I go to the next one. Pictures. Biggest mistake on pictures. People just upload the pictures on the default name. So it could be, I don't know, Canon 13427 or something you've downloaded from internet. Always rename your image to what it's about. And in every image, you've got an option, especially if you use a WordPress website, a title, an alternative text, a description. And so put as much information in there because Google is reading the information about the picture. If you just leave it as Canon 13462, well, that's all you're going to rank for. So, yeah, rename every image. Mobile first. Yes, it's correct. You'll find 70% plus now of your traffic is all to mobile devices. And it's the main reason is we live on his phones. We look for holidays on his phones. We'll look for absolutely everything on his phones. And a quick one that's just come in last week where Facebook all got the email about Apple OS and advertising. So in other words, they're going to give you better privacy and you're going to stop seeing ads or cut down high on ads. So the SEO side is going to be really an escalation for everybody if Apple have turned around saying they're going to restrict ads getting shown on your device. So yeah, everything's set up now where you get indexed on your mobile phone. So if your website's not mobile friendly, you will find that you'll get deranked. Because, I don't know, we all do it. I'm one of these where I'm mobile first. So I'll look for a holiday on my phone and then I'll get my laptop out if I want a better look. If it's just a taxi or a pizza or a restaurant or a plumber, I'm happy to just to ring or look on the website on my phone. So it just depends what it is. Link building. You've probably heard of this. So a great ranking factor for everybody is link relevant pages to relevant pages. So, for example, if you've written an article, say you've written about, 5 best ways to grow a business, and then put links in that page to the main menu of your services that's relevant to that page. Google loves internal link building. We've done that, so let's go back off it. This is one of the best examples you'll ever find for internal link building. I bet everybody's been on Wikipedia one day or another. Why do they rank so high in Google? Because it doesn't matter what you're looking for. They put links to other pages on every page. This page here must have, 20 links? Looking at that? Quite a lot. And all I've done is put rugby union. Yeah, we're a big rugby fan over here. And as you can see, they've now gone to England football, World Rugby page, Rugby School page, Six Nations Championship. So try and get links on your pages to other pages, as long as they fit. Massive ranking factor. Social media. So yeah, again, so another major mistake we see is don't link to the home page. If you've written a great article or you've got a service page that you're trying to promote a service about, link the full URL to that page, not your home page, because people don't want to keep clicking. And the good thing about that is if you keep linking your internal pages, them internal pages will push the rest of the site up in rankings, because Google will see it as getting there's more traffic coming to that page. External linking. Right, and the easiest one you can do, and everybody can do this, is what we call citation building. Now, citation building in the simplest form is get your business on every business directory you can find. There's about 450 in the country, and we get all our clients on every one. So you'll have heard of Yell, Thomson Local, Free Index, Checker Trade if you're a trader, Trustpilot. So get your business everywhere on these directories. You've got to be pretty firm sometimes on phone, because if you put a listing on Yell, you're going to get a phone call. They're going to try and sell you the services. And most of our customers are coming from Yell, just because they'll say they'll put you at the top of Google, but they do in their system. So you'll be top in Yell. Now, the way we search is we don't like to keep too many clicks. So if you do a Google search in general, we will end up just either seeing what's on the first page, but if there's a Yell listing, do you really click in it and then click in it again to see who's at top in Yell? Not normally. So we tend to find people coming from Yell end up with 3 times as much traffic because people are not double clicking through. We're just getting lazy, I think, or we want speed. Quick few case studies. I think I mentioned this one to you. This company gets 208 calls average a month. how many of you would like 208 calls in a month? And 584 website visits, direction requests. Look at the photo views, 67,000 just on photos. That's just on your Google My Business. Powerful platform. So this is one of the companies we look after, Doncaster Van Centre. When we first met him, I think there's something like 12 Google reviews, a very low score. Now I think they're up at 4.7, 4.8. They're in 60s, I think, on Google reviews. But the main thing is, if you put Van Hire, so as you can see, I've not put their business name in, but it slightly helps. Van Hire Doncaster, they're coming at the top. Now, in this map pack, and if you can see this okay on the left-hand side, you tend to find, you see 3 little pins on a map. So all these businesses are local. And then you tend to find the 3 businesses then are on in the little listing. And as you can see, if you look at this listing, the top one's got no reviews. The second one's got 27 at 3.8. And then the Doncaster Van Centre, one we look after, has got 4.2, 46. Now, I'm not going to tell how everybody searches, but most people will go for the highest score with the most reviews first. I bet that one at the top where it says Doncaster Van Hire with no reviews at all does not get many calls. Your map pack works on proximity. So the closer people are to your business, the higher you'll come up in the map pack. There is a way of winning it, which is a software that we use, but that is the best. That's how it works. It works on proximity. So, get more reviews, keep filling your information, keep doing your post, because 40% of people will click on this. Because in general, and you've all done it, 80% of searches in Google is local, for a local company or a local search. Another one in Map Pack. So our client, which is Blue Box Storage, say it's only a small budget, cannot compete with big companies like Storage King and Ready Steady Store. But we still got them in Map Pack. And again, he's only got 4 reviews. I think now he's up at 20 odd or something. But his works now keep coming in. And he's fully booked up, so he's happy. So we've moved to another one of his businesses. But you can get yourself in Map Pack because they get a lot of clicks. Back end. So this is looking at your analytics. And as you can see, well, this is actually Search Console. You can see which ones are in Map Pack. Is in second place in Google, and you can see how the graph just starts to climb, showing you the difference. Ranking locally, if you're a local business, works. This is a good one for us. A friend of ours passed us over to a scaffolding company in Birmingham, been spending over £1,000 a month for some SEO work. 6 months later, he had nothing. Within a month, I think it was a month, weren't far off, we'd actually got him on first page of Google, and he was that impressed. He gave us his other 3 businesses, which we didn't even know he had. That's my fault, didn't even look, but was concentrating on getting him in first place Google there. I think now he's actually top. If you just do a quick search for scaffolding Birmingham, you will find the right at top. So again, Google My Business, the power of it. So we can see the results on this scaffolding company now, the number of phone calls, the number of requests. If your business doesn't have a location, you can actually ask Google just to leave the first line of the address out. We can show you how to do that. So, for example, we're in a shopping precinct and we've got a number. We can just remove the number. So it's not physical address, it's just localization. I'll try and save all these messages and give you as much information as I can. Your Search Console gives you tons of information. So the main part is your impressions. As you can see, this one's had 50,000 impressions. So that's telling you that if somebody does a Google search, this listing was showing in the results. And then the blue one next to it saying a number of clicks. So this is how many people clicked on his website and then went through. Search Console, very powerful. If anybody needs any help with that, I can help you out, no problem at all. Google Analytics. So as you can see with this one, top one says direct, so that's people who know your business. And the next one down is Google Organic. So as you can see, He's what, 30% of his traffic was coming from SEO, and this was probably within a 3-month period. Even higher now. Your pages. So the good thing about your Google Analytics, you can see, and in Search Console now, you can see which pages are giving you the most traffic. LinkedIn. I've dropped onto LinkedIn because it's very powerful, and you'll find that if you Google your name and you've got an account on LinkedIn, you tend to come at the top. And LinkedIn's great if you get as much information in your profile and on your business page. It's a good ranking factor. So get your information on LinkedIn and Twitter. They're your main two. Facebook's different. What happens on Facebook tends to stay on Facebook. You might find your business on there when you do a Google search, but you'll only see it the once. That's our packages. This is what I call Google Sidekick. So thumbs up if you've got a WordPress website. If you have got a WordPress website, install this little free app by Google, this plugin. It's called Google Sidekick. And Weebly's still okay. It's I don't think you can do this in Weebly because it's their own platform. I'll go on to that in a second. But Google Sidekick gives you all the information from your Google Analytics and your Google Search Console, because a lot of people find it too confusing. So it lays it out like this. They've slightly done a design change, but as you can see your impressions and how much they've gone up by, number of clicks on your website and how much they've gone up by, unique visitors. So a lot of people say to me, yeah, but I'm on my website all the time doing changes and adding things. I'm going to come up as traffic. No, because this is unique visitors. And if you've done some goals, so you've done some Google ads, it will give you the goals. And as you can see, if you look at the blue pie chart, 55% of his traffic is now coming from Google. Brilliant. Love it. And this was doing some audits. So I do people audits, telling you what's wrong with your website. But I'm going to go on to this. Like this one. Speed test on your website. Everybody heard of GT metrics? So if you just do a quick Google search for GT metrics, it does use Google's platform in the back end. Pop your website in there and do a speed test. Anything worse than a B, you need to fix. Now I like this. So this one here is an osteopath, and as you can see, it tells you there's rankings, it tells us organic keywords, and it tells us the organic traffic per month. So we're using this as a case study for somebody, and then we were showing which pages gets the most traffic. So I'm going to go back to that one and try and explain it a bit more. Most people try and guess what to write about. Bad way of doing it. You spend hundreds and hundreds of hours creating blogs, creating pages, doing articles, and then you're saying, but I've still got no traffic. Because you don't know what people are searching for. This does. So it tells us here that their top page is like a massage company in Wimbledon, then sports massages. So this is for an osteopath. And then we can see that page and we can see what keywords they're ranking for. So instead of guessing, you can replicate them pages so you start getting that traffic. And if you look at the volume and the position in Google, you can see the volume of traffic that page gets and what position it is in Google. So if you find a high volume page, but it's not ranking high, that's the one you need to concentrate on. So for example, if a page is bringing you 600 visitors a month, but it's ranked on page 3, can you imagine how much more traffic you're going to get to your website if you had it on page 1? So again, this is a bit more detailed. We can see its volume and its position on the right-hand side, and then the top keyword they're getting ranked for. And I'll do that. Keyword research. So when we do keyword research for people, we will see what volume of traffic they're getting. The green and the red and the amber is normally telling us as an SEO company how hard it is to rank for that keyword. And because it's in green, it's easy. It's easier. If it's in red, it means it's a harder keyword to rank for. So these little tools come in handy. this is just, again, showing you the scaffolding company we took over. So his average incoming calls, and I think this will probably be about 6 months old, this, was 22 a month for scaffolding jobs, 2,000 views at his pictures, and his website visits had gone up as well. So just a quick stats for you to have a look at. And as you can see, the left-hand side picture is showing how much his organic search has gone up, what's coming from social media, and what's coming from referrals. Referrals could be emails. Again here, showing you some information. So I'm quite proud of this one. Every 12 months, we phone our customers, what was your turnover when we met you, and what's your turnover now? So he's gone from 80,000 turnover to 250,000 turnover in 12 months. And I have a guess what's the first thing I said. Who else do you know right now who we could help and grow their business? And he gave me his brother's business. And it is the best way of getting referrals, is the people who you do your work for. This is our packages. And I'm going to come off that now, because now I want to show you this little audit. And if I come off there, I'll just quit my PowerPoint. Seems like we've got time. Yeah, we've got time. Right. So let me just get this rigged up for you, and then you'll be able to see my little audit. I'll be with you in a second. I can see a lot of information in there. I'm trying to get onto mine. And I think it was, if I remember rightly, right at the beginning, we got Jill. Jill, I'm going to do yours. I'll do your little mini live audit so we can see. And I'll bring it up on the screen in a second for you. If that goes into there, perfect. Right. Jill, can you hear me okay? If you can, who would you say was your best competitor? Or give me just any competitor. So as a coach, would you say it was something like Tony Robbins or somebody different? Not to worry. Oh, somebody's phoning me. Right, let me get this. I'll get your website up. Don't worry, Jill. It's not a problem. I'll do it this way. So Chrome plugins. If you've got Chrome plugins, these come in very handy. So I'm going to show you on here. I'll make that full screen so you can follow what I've got on. Ignore my tabs. My tabs, I've got hundreds open. I always do. So share my screen. Allow that, and then we'll go back to. It swaps it over. Don't know why it does that. So now you should be able to see this. Right. Okay. So there's a little Chrome plugin, and it's called Meta SEO All-in-One. So I'll get it up for you so you can see it. So add this to your Chrome extension. But I've made that too big. Can't see it. Meta All-in-One. There you go. Can you all see that okay? And then click on this one, SEO Meta in One. And then what you do is, mine says remove from Chrome. If you put install into Chrome, then you'll get this little S icon at the top of your screen here. If you can see that. So add that into your website. This will give you some ideas. So I'm on Jill's. Yeah, I'm on Jill's website. So Jill, first thing that hits me when I landed on your website is you're not secure. So as you can see, this little bit at top here, Google's telling me you've got a non-secure website. So that's just not good for yourself. You'll get deranked on it, and customers won't want to fill in the details on your website because it'll come up and say, this site is not secure. So you need to get yourself an SSL certificate. Other than that, okay, it's okay. Right. So, few things straight away on a website, you've done it, your telephone number. I can't click on it. So if you get this website up on your mobile phone and somebody wants to call you, they can't just tap and ring. So make sure all your telephone numbers are clickable. And I've always have easy contact information at the top. So like a call to action here, name, just ask for name, telephone number, or name, email address. Make it easy to get for people to get hold of you. So once you've got your website up, click this little icon. And then what it does here is it tells me your title of your business and your description of your business. So if you look there, it says personal and business coaching, Cambridge, coach you. Now to me, what are people Googling for is what your title of your business needs to be about. So let me give you an example. If I go to, let me just give you one I've done. So this is one we did for a martial arts company. And then if I pop to, it's taking its time loading, so I'm killing my internet. On here, as you can see, martial arts school, then brand. So same on yours. Try and think of what your business is about and then your brand, which I think you've semi-got there. But your description, there's no description at all, and you've got 52 characters to play with. And Google's looking at this description to know where to put you and what to post about on your website. So if I go back to Tiger Martial Arts, as you can see, it says Oxford's #1 family individual martial arts and what they do, so the teaching. The next part, again, when I hit this, I can see how many H1s you've got and how many H2s. Your H1 is the title of your website. So, for example, you're going to rank for personal coaching, business coaching, executive coaching, next event. That is it. Now, there's too many H1s. You should have one H1, and then your H2 should be more relevant to what your page is about. So these, I would say, would be your H2s. This bit here, which is your main title, should be your H1 if it's relevant with a search query. There's probably not enough information on your page. Let's have a look at another part. Images. So you've got 9 images and 9 of them have got no title. So you need to get these optimized and just see how powerful those images will be for you. You've done your alt text, you just haven't done a title. So as you can see, that's just a quick one. Let me grab another one off somebody. I do full audits. My full audits take me 15 minutes. My mini audits. My full audits I have to charge for. Let's try this one, H1 Solutions. And I'll pop this one in here. So let's have a look on here. So TIS Solutions, okay. So first thing that hits me on here is, I always trying to think of your website is, it's a solution to a problem. If you're offering a solution to a problem, make it obvious. So on the osteopath's website, the first thing we talk about when they land on the page is, your pain stops here now, because we're here to help. So think of what solution you're offering to people's problems. So this menu is on a desktop, needs to be a proper menu, because you're going to lose people. A lot of people don't understand that this is a menu. Have a full menu, and then as you get down to a mobile, then drop it down so you can see the burger menu, as we call it. So I'm looking on here and I don't even know where to go. You've no clickable telephone number, no clickable email address. Make it easy for your customers to get hold of you. No description on your website, and all you've got is home technical inspection solutions. So you're going to rank just for home. We see this all the time. When you look for a Google search for anything, all you see is home. You're not going to get anywhere with it. So your H1, your technology partner, is it a search query? I would say IT support maybe, needs to be your main header. having IT problems, we're here to help. Something more relevant for our search queries. So you've got, let's have a look, project management H2. So you're going to rank for introduction. I wouldn't. I'd be wanting like innovate, reliability, technical inspections. So think what it's about. So your industry's a bit different. These should be your H2s. These main words behind it. Let's have a look at your images. 10, 8, 10. So again, you've got 10 images, 8 without any alt text, 10 without a title, the reasons why you're not ranking. I'll do another quick one, but I go in full audits because on here, I know we're going to be running out of time. Let's have a look. I have a full auditing system, which on here we can run a full audit and tell you everything is wrong. It's one of those pictures I showed you. Right, next one. I hope this is helpful for people. So now I'm just going to look back on the screen. And I'm going to do another one. So a quick way of testing, actually. In Google Chrome, it only works in Google Chrome, you can test your website free. So if you right-click on any website and hit the inspect button, you'll get this coming up. This is only in Google Chrome, and you'll go, wow, I don't know what I'm looking at. But that's no problem. What you've got to look at is this little icon here. And this little icon lets you swap between, as though you're on a mobile device. So now, if I just refresh the page, my arrow will point to like a little finger. And now I can see what your website looks like on a mobile device. And I can even change the top there. I can go to an iPhone, to an iPad. So I'm just going to choose iPhone X, seems to be a popular model, and see what the text looks like. So check your website on your phone and see if that writing is readable. This might get flagged up, this bit, for it being a bit too small. I'm not sure I can see that right, but maybe it just wants tweaking. So make sure your mobile layout is good. Does the menu work? Yep, great. But there's still no clickable telephone number. I know if I see something and I can see it looks great, I want to just tap the button and phone. On the end of this, there's called a little button there called Lighthouse. Don't you all can see this? Click on Lighthouse and you can generate a report. Now this is Google's own testing system to check your website to see if it's built correctly, best practices, is it mobile friendly, is it quick? I think I've only got like 4 minutes left. So it's pretty quick. Google's pretty quick at doing a test. There you go. So your performance is way down, but it's not as bad. I've seen worse. And accessibility, best practices, and SEO. SEO don't mean it's SEO and it's going to rank. It means the structure of the website is literally SEO ready to start doing things. So this is free. So it's an amazing tool. I'll just show you as well if anybody wants, and I'll put it in the link. So if you go to our website and go for the free cheat sheet is there, but our free website review section is there. Now on here, I always ask for your competitors because I can give you a comparison between how your site is ranking and how your competitor's site is ranking and what keywords they're winning on. So I'll drop that into chat. There we go. Right, and I'll bring this screen back down now so I can see. Let's turn that off. I hope everybody found that helpful. Any questions? Thank you. And I will be dropping into there's a lounge area where there's a table. People can all ask any questions. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. And I'll try and save as much of this chat as I can. And get all the information from it before I leave the room.
Hi, David. Thanks for that. I noticed you've got a lot of people requesting various things. Promised. I'll download that for you. and I'll get it sent to you. So you don't
all the information in the chat?
Yeah, all the information in the chat. All the people that took their email addresses. So I'll get it all over. It's just we're tight on time. The next session's going to start in about the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, super.
Good stuff. Thanks so much, David.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks a lot. It's a lot to squeeze in 45 minutes. Right. So you're in lobby or at lounge or afterwards? I'll sit around and then any questions, fire away. I'm going to grab another cup of tea. Thank you.